Hello, and welcome back to Volume 3. This is Episode 11. I got it right. No, that was Episode 9 I messed up. I don't know why I'm saying I got it right. Well, I did get it right.
Hold on. I don't want to. Look, I don't care if you go with a nickname. Type something in before I type something for you.
I'll let you type in something.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you what. We're just going to call you Butt Donkey. I don't know what the hell it means, but I wouldn't want to be called it.
I mean, considering what people call donkeys, that's kind of redundant.
Thanks. 30 seconds. You're a peach. Your buzzer's the letter B, as in baboon.
Oh, I got your rear projection unit right here.
20 seconds.
We got 20 seconds.
Oh, holy mackerel. Okay, listen up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that? It's simple.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
And
8,
get rid of the desktop.
7.
And
6,
go to black.
5,
All right, have a good one, everybody.
3.
Heavenly Critters Pet Cemetery. For those times when your love doesn't fit in a shoebox.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Welcome to Jack. Just you and me tonight, huh? None of your friends want to get together, so why not hang out with the game show host? Really, thanks for thinking of me. So it's just you playing this time
I always
around,
think of
huh?
you.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Just don't let it happen again. Well, let's get started.
Because I do this every day.
Okay,
Or at
pick a
least
category.
when I can.
The category is Infamous Last Words. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Let's see how you handle this one. Considering his life's accomplishments, which of the following were definitely not Socrates' last words? I guess I asked too many questions. I should have stayed in the army. I wish I hadn't written all those books, or yuck, hemlock. Socrates served in the army during the Peloponnesian War and managed to survive, but he ended up getting killed for just standing around and talking. Go figure.
I really...
Here's what you should have picked. Socrates never actually wrote anything. All the concepts and ideas attributed to him come to us from Plato, who wrote it all down.
Oh.
In fact, Socrates' last words may have been, "I need new writers, Plato. I'm dying up here." Okay, I need a category. And this one is Don't Call Me Donny. This one can net you $1,000. Put it in gear, cause here we go. If Don Vito Corleone were succeeded in power by his son In Vitro Corleone, what could we assume about the new godfather? He cannot eat solid food, he has a woman's sex organs, he has a vitamin deficiency, or he was conceived in a petri dish.
I come to ask your assistance in this matter, Godfather, Mother.
I don't...
In case you're wondering, in vitro fertilization refers to a fertilization method in which sperm and egg meet in a petri dish. It's been proven to be much more successful than the attempts at combining mobsters with horses' heads. I need a category. And I believe this one's called Foxy Deadly Grandpa. And we got $3,000 in the pot. It's time to check out the Lonely Hearts section. So tell me, who or what might have placed this personal ad? Over 50, but still an assault rifle on the move. Likes My Russian Inventor and being used by insurgents around the world. Let's meet and I'll show you my hundreds per minute reputation. Daisy Red Ryder, Glock Model 20, AK-47, or Uzi. Named after its Russian inventor, this lonely
Yeah,
heart would be the
I was
automatic
thinking.
Kalashnikov 1947 or AK-47.
Yeah. I don't know why that took me so long.
I hear that
I was like,
AK-47 is nervous about
was the
playing
AK
the
mean in
field
Russian?
again.
I'm
It
like,
keeps
yeah, it
wondering,
was. Yeah, it
this is
was. I
my
don't know what I
rifle,
was
this is
thinking.
my gun.
Yeah, it's like probably one of the most it's like the most
Category, please.
iconic AK, and I almost didn't get that right.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah.
Pucker up for. Whoops, Dr. Green Butterfingers. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, you all know that game Operation, right? Well,
Yes.
if the doctors on ER had to perform surgery on the guy from the board game Operation, what would you definitely not see on the episode? Dr. Green removing the wishbone, Dr. Ross removing the kidney stones, Dr. Benton removing the spare ribs, or Dr. Carter removing the bread basket? The man in the Operation game doesn't have
Yeah, he doesn't have
kidney
kidney stones. Yeah, I was like, he had the wishbone.
And if
He
he
had
did,
the
he shouldn't
basket.
monkey around with George Clooney. He should
And
have
plus,
it
it's like
removed
the
by
most
a real
normal one
doctor.
here, so. No, I think wishbones
All
are.
right, hit me.
You know, whatever.
This one's called The Wizardry of Mixology, and you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. If drinking a mixed drink could make you act like its namesake, what might you do after drinking vodka triple second lime juice? Make a boiler for your home, crash into something and die, walk around as if you were the living dead, or have slow and comfortable sex against a wall?
I don't know.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. Vodka triple second lime juice makes up a kamikaze. Boy, aren't we lucky that drinks don't actually make you crash into things and die. I need a category. Okay, give it up for Strictly Hysteria. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Think fast. If you wanted to perform the tarantella in the way the dance was originally used, what would you need to do? Receive a spider bite, grind an organ while you're dancing, kill someone afterwards, or make sure your partner's a leper? The tarantella started as a hysterical dance that was supposed to overpower the poison of a tarantula bite.
Yeah. Plus, it sounds like tarantula.
It's got a good beat,
Yeah.
and you can die to it. Okay, I need a category.
Is it always 8 that's gonna be the special questions in
This one likes to
16?
go by.
Like,
Does a bear
seriously.
tip 20% in the
It's
woods?
happening again, 'cause it can't be
$2,000
9.
says you don't know this one. Well, it looks like I'm getting a break, because it's time to bring in a special guest host for the next question. And who do we have today, Raul?
Today's guest host is Mike, the guy that just delivered our food.
I'm chewing that right in my ear. All right, Mike the sandwich delivery guy.
Hi there.
Mike, I've got roast beef and no pickles.
No problem.
Hey, nice voice. I bet I know what you do for a living.
I'm a waiter.
And like most waiters, I bet you're also... Help me out here, Mike.
I'm an actor.
Imagine that.
I perform and wait tables at a dinner theater.
That's great. That's great. Let's hear your question.
Okay, if we're doing Into the Woods and I'm in the weeds, what is happening? I'm filling ketchup bottles on stage, another actor just stole my line, I'm playing too many characters at once, or I'm handing a prop to the wrong actor.
I don't know.
See, now, I could have given you some cash if you picked
I don't
this.
know. Stage lingo.
In waiter slang, if you're in the weeds, you have too many things to do at once, and you're falling behind. It's hard to imagine playing too many roles at once, though. I have this one-man show coming out where I put on different hats and just become different characters.
There's pickles on this. I said no pickles.
Oh, my bad. I can take those off for you. I didn't make that one.
Put your hands on it.
Oh,
Get out of my seat. Get out of my seat.
Here, I can take that.
No. Thanks, Mike. We appreciate your question. Just you can go now.
No, they don't mind if I'm a little later.
Thanks. Next. All right, hit me. Hey, all right. Guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis
or Dat. Is it always question 8? That's the special questions now?
Dis or
Like,
Dat's category name is...
I'm kind of sick of
Why
this
you should
trend.
keep your eyes
Like,
open
it's
in the
always been
shower.
this.
Okay, looky here. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a dangerous gas or a brand of shampoo. If it's a gas, press 1. If it's a shampoo, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. You get 500 for each right answer, and you lose 500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. All right, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Propane, gas or shampoo?
Yeah, propane.
Pantene. Radon. Methane.
Yeah.
Denorex. Tegrin. Last one. Butane. Last one. Hurry up and answer.
I guess.
That's all she wrote.
I knew methane,
Yes,
propane.
you're right.
That was easier.
Check it out.
I was thinking. Wanted to get them all points. And I did.
Okay, that's enough. Let's move on. Category, please. May I introduce... Whoa, put a lid on that thing. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. You know, a good way to make friends is to compliment people. If you were to say something to a man about his hat, which of the following would not make any sense? That cockchafer frames your head nicely. That coxcomb works with your hair. A tall man like you wears a billy cock well. Or, hey, nice cocked hat. A coxcomb is a jester's cap shaped to look like the top of a cockhead. I mean, you know, the comb on top of a rooster's head. Oh, man, I can't believe I got away with saying the word cock so many times. The only one of these that doesn't refer to a hat somehow is cockchafer. It's a European beetle, or a steel wool jockstrap. Okay, pick a category. All right, time to get hot and bothered, because you've been invited to a 3-way. Alrighty.
Nope.
Oh, somebody's in a hurry. Here we go. Category for this one is Sing Me a Colorful Tune, which means I'll be singing about this 3-way. Red, white, and blue. Here we go. And for goodness sake, be careful.
Yeah, I don't. Red. White? Yeah, I thought it was red. What? I don't. Dude, come on! Yeah, this is cool. Well, come on!
Okay, must stop. Can't take it anymore.
You don't even
Looks
pick what I
like we've
need.
reached our climax. Now let's see how you scored. I think you were, how shall we say, a little too quick out of the gates.
Yeah,
Let's see what this
I don't
lousy
even know, I
performance does
guess.
to your score. So, let's see what we've got ahead of us here. 1 down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Every question in round 2 is
I can
worth
see why
twice
people
as
don't
much,
like the
so we got
didn't
some
like the
serious
freeways,
cash
which
at
why they
stake
never
here. Let's get
returned
to
after
it.
this. Yeah, fun fact, people didn't like them,
I
apparently.
need a category.
Hi.
Shake hands with. History can be so bizarro. Set up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Hey, you know how the Super Friends cartoon had a bizarro Superman in the Legion of Doom who was kind of like Superman's evil opposite and did a lot of things backwards? Well, suppose the Spanish conquistador Francisco Pizarro had a bizarro Pizarro. Which bizarro historical event might have happened? The Aztecs declare war on Spain, Eskimos civilize the people of Spain, the Incas discover and conquer Spain, or the Berbers enslave the women of Spain. Since Pizarro discovered and conquered the Inca Empire of Peru, a bizarro Pizarro would have discovered and conquered Spain.
Yeah, I don't think it wasn't Eskimos, it was an Aztec, so I totally guessed.
Spanish War, they get Cuba and Puerto Rico.
I totally guessed that.
All right, hit me.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
This little number's known as what? And get this one right, you got 4K coming
Good.
your way. Okay, most of us are aware of the hearing loss suffered by the composer Ludwig van Beethoven. But did you know he's back and playing in your community orchestra? Say during a concert, Beethoven mishears the conductor and plays a chicken instead of a cello. If the music says for him to play pizzicato, what will he do to the chicken? He'll rub it lightly, he'll pluck it, he'll hit it with great force, or he'll pass a bow across it.
I don't know. And I'm not guessing. No, we're not doing this guessing thing. It's not working out. Most of the time.
Oh, you must have misheard the question. Pizzicato is the plucking of strings on an instrument. Good thing it didn't ask him to play vibrato. He would have gotten arrested. Okay, I need a category. This category's known as Mr. Bubble is a Wussy. How does $2,000 sound? Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. After a long day of work using a simple machine consisting of a rigid bar balanced on a fulcrum, what soap would be most appropriate to take with you to the shower? Irish Spring, Lever 2000, Dial, or soap on a rope? A bar that pivots on a fulcrum point and is used for lifting is called a lever.
Yeah, the
or
lever.
A lever if you're nasty.
Yeah, it's not a rope, it's not a dial, it's on a spring, so yeah.
Leverage is one of the first laws of
It's not a
mechanics,
rope
and
because
washing
that's
with
not...
lever rather than
The rope
say
isn't
Dove
even a
Beauty
machine,
Bar
it's not
is
even a
law of
simple
auto
machine, I
mechanics.
think. Is it? Well, it's not the right answer, so...
Okay, pick a category. Okay, here's the deal. You just chose an impossible question. Oh, good. This should be amusing.
Well, we haven't had one of these in a second, so great.
Now serving, panting for dollars. And I believe we have a piddly 20 grand payoff for getting this one right. All right, get ready to fill in the blank for this one. You know how long distance races are usually measured in kilometers, like a 5K or
Well, I'm not
10K
getting
race?
this.
Suppose that instead of a 401k plan, your boss will give you $1 million if you run a 401k race. Since 1 kilometer equals 0.62 miles, exactly how many miles would that be?
I could cheat, but I'm not going to because I don't want to do that. I could look it up, but I'm not going to do it. You see why I don't want these?
Here's what you should have typed in. 248.62. A European would have got that right, you know.
No, they wouldn't.
Category, please.
Unless they use a calculator.
Not 14, not 16.
I mean, I guess if anyone wanted me to do another one of those, because it's been a second since I've done those, there, nothing happened.
Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. Let's say there's still bad blood between the ancestors of the main opponents of the French and Indian War. Considering that war's factions, who would be likely to get into this new spat? Ricardo Montalban and Marcel Marceau, Margaret Thatcher and Charo, Michael Caine and Gerard Depardieu, or Jerry Lewis and Sitting Bull?
I don't know. I don't.
Let's take a look at the right answer. The French and Indian War was primarily fought between France and Britain on American soil. Michael Caine is British and Gerard Depardieu is French. And I hear there still are some tensions.
I'm in more movies.
No, I'm in more movies.
No, I'm in more movies.
All right, hit me. Uh-oh, blah, 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 blah.
Yo, who would have guessed that it would have been question 16 like it has for every time now for some reason? Sorry
Let's
for
see if you
ranting,
can make
but
sense of this
is this
gibberish
like a
category.
trend? Do I have to
Obscure
restart the
Swedish
game? Do I have to
torture
delete the
methods. The
game?
opening value for this
Because I
gibberish
want to have
question is going to
more
be 10K.
variety.
All right,
Whatever.
as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some cash every second and a half. Okay, get ready to hit your buzzers and type for me. Now tell me, what phrase does this rhyme with?
Use the suede glove, you fig-mad oaf.
And don't let any of that punctuation fool you. First clue, it's from an old fable. It's from an old fable about three little pigs. Last clue, are you afraid to buzz in? And if you don't hurry, I'll blow your cash away. It's all yours. Type in your answer and hit return.
Use of Oh, whose? I thought it said use
Well,
afraid.
to answer the little pig's question,
I was thinking what I got 500, so I got it right. Yay, 500, guys.
I need a category.
Number 7.
I knew what it was. I was just thinking.
Strange doings on the eve of revolution.
I could have done better on that, but at least I got something out of it.
During a meeting at the offices of a local political group, a doctor falls down and begins to babble and shiver because of alcohol withdrawal. What just happened? The SS had low IQs and high BP. The MC felt G-force in DC this AM. The VP went to LA to work KP for the MP. Or the MD had DTs at the HQ of the CP. Doctor of medicine experienced delirium tremens at the headquarters of the Communist Party.
Yeah. It's not vice president. It's not.
Communism keeps failing.
It's not AM. So I just picked that one. That was a total guess.
Okay, I need a category. The selection is, want to try a threesome? 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Listen up, it's time for some quick math. Which of the following groups does not contain a number of people that is a multiple of 3? The Village People, Peter, Paul, and Mary, New Kids on the Block, or Wilson Phillips? There were 5 New Kids on the Block. Danny, Donny, Joe, Jordan, and John.
Yeah, it wasn't Peter, Paul, or Mary. And the Village People, I'm pretty sure that's 6.
And by the way, this question's for the children of the world.
And I don't think it would be 4. I don't know what 4 is meaning, but I just picked 3. Since I don't know them.
Step right up for question 19. Say hello to all crayons want to be Mr. Black. Get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Which of the following reservoir dogs could not be found in a classic box of 8 Crayola crayons? Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink, Mr. Brown, or Mr. Blue? That's a good one.
I don't even know what I was thinking.
Got a minute?
Is it
Take
pink?
a look at a right answer.
Yep.
Pink
I don't know what I was
originally
thinking, okay.
Crayola colors, but he is the only crayon to survive the homeroom bloodbath. Okay, pick a category.
At times I just struggle I really
The
should, like,
category, the question,
not just
formerly
panic
known
with
as
these.
Prince. And you pocket 2,000 bucks if you get this one. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. What album would be the work of the artist formerly known as Pi? Well, yep, that little
Yeah,
symbol
that's
there
the
is
pi
the
symbol.
for pi.
That was easy, at least.
The math album is really great, but you can only get it bootlegged or in the teacher's edition.
Yeah.
All right, hit me. You're about to... All right, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. Play knick-knack. Where? Knick-knack, jack attack. Give your score a bone.
1 on my thumb. 2 on my shoe. Yeah, it's about rhyming. It makes 3 on my knee. 4 on my door. On my high. Oh my. Just for on my sticks. This is up in heaven. I could have gotten perfect, whatever. I really should just... Well, I still did good.
Hey, let go
So...
of the keyboard! You did great! Let's take a look at your final score! That's the game!
Wait, did I get this score already? I'm
Way
pretty
to
sure I
go,
got this
player.
exact
It's
score
like
this
I
game.
always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because... You don't know Jack!
Beautiful! Very nice work, people. Hey, Raul, what's up? Are we doing another one of these?
Voicemail message. Hold the phone. Before you delete that unwanted voicemail, think about
I got the same score twice as my original score. Well, that was an episode. Just a meh one. Also, that freeway was awful. I'm definitely not guessing next time. I'll say,
Hey,
well,
this is
bye.
Bill. I got your spreadsheet off the webpage, but I had some questions about the R&D
Said
headings.
bye.